Internet, hello and welcome to this week's Displate unboxing. This is one of my Patreon tiers wherein patrons can be a patron saint of the arts of my wall. Basically, they get to choose any long-form Q&A question they want to ask me, and during that there is an unboxing of a sweet new Displate. I basically want my gallery wall to be a constantly changing art display because that's kind of like what my content is. So you, dear patrons in this tier, allow me to have all of my sets be rotating and change through art, and with that tier can send in long-form Q&A questions, and we answer those Q's right here on this channel once a week. So basically once a week I'm doing these. We have 2 patrons in this tier. Last week we opened a brand new Displate with Curtis Mason. This week we are doing a new Displate with the fantastically named Pascal Bulfamonte. Pascal Bulfamonte, that is a badass name. He was the first patron in this tier. He has not sent me a question, so if you guys have any questions, you can send me anything in the chat right now and I'll dive into it. And I appreciate the fact that he's a patron and doesn't even have any questions. He's just being an awesome patron. So Pascal, thank you very much. Displate basically is a company, and they're not a sponsor, by the way. I have no bias towards them. They're not paying me to say any of this. Patrons are supporting me. So I literally could not be invested in them in any way, so know that my reviews are just my own experience with the company. They're dope. They're these metal pieces of art, and they hang to the wall with magnets, and there's an adhesive that goes on your wall to protect your wall, then a magnet, then the metal art sticks there. So the way I can have my rotating art is basically I can just keep the magnets adhere to the wall, and then I set up, right now it's 5 pieces side by side in my studio, and I just change out the art. So basically last week I changed it out to Spider-Gwen, Catwoman, and then the Spider-Gwen pairs really nicely with this pink Tyler Durden piece because Spider-Gwen's very pink. I'll show you guys that in a moment. And I've also got a Daredevil piece and a Batman piece up. And I'm always trying to have like a visual theme, a color theme, anything like that. Let me actually show you that right now. So these are the Displates I have up currently. We've got the Tyler Durden, I think, pairs really nicely with the Spider-Gwen. I've got this gorgeous Catwoman piece centered right now. That's the one I just opened last week with Curtis. And then we've got an Alex Ross Batman piece there, and this is an Alex Malave stunning Daredevil piece. So basically these 5 areas here are magnets, and I just rotate those out. So I've got 2 minimalist movie poster pieces right now I'm about to unbox, and they're going to be the 2 pieces that are on camera next month. So they're going to go right here and here, and I'm going to be doing a My Hero Academia review as well as a Fast 5 watch along, and these are going to be the pieces that are up for those. So it's really appreciated that patrons are basically chipping in to help me build that art wall, because these are about $44 each. The patron tier is $35, so it's you know, I can't afford to do $44 every single month, so it's nice to have some support from patrons and be able to build this out and go crazy. I've also got a wall in my kitchen. My kitchen's a mess, so I can't show you, but I've got a wall in my kitchen with a couple pieces, and yeah, it's really cool to have rotating art because of the magnets. I will warn you, in times of extreme heat, I have had a couple magnets fall, but we're talking over 110 degrees, and I think the adhesive was just overheated. So basically, they've done a very great job with these. I love them very much. These are the ones that are usually up in my kitchen, my hometown of Boston. I love my city very much. The Have a Guinness When You're Tired, which is fair and inspirational. And then we've also got a Thinking Monkey from Banksy and a Hunter S. Thompson Fear and Loathing word piece, but those are the ones I've already unboxed with you guys. So those are some that rotate in and out. I've got 2 new ones. One of these I opened in the first Displate video, but I haven't actually opened it yet, and that's because I was waiting to pair it with the new piece that I'm doing today. So we've got 2 minimalist movie posters, one of which is the absolutely fantastic, my tied for favorite comedy of all time. Also, we got Curtis Mason in the chat. Curtis Mason is the other Displate patron, and he is the reason I've got that Spider-Gwen. So a lot of love to Curtis Mason and the Catwoman. Actually, he's got me those 2 bad Larrys, and we've had fun with the Q&As those 2 months. So this is one that I did show off in a couple episodes ago, but I haven't actually opened it yet, and it is the great Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I'm about to unsheath for the very first time. And this is going to be going up for the Fast 5 watch along and for the My Hero Academia. And by the way, this is how it's done. So magnet, protective layer for the wall, glue, and then your wall is safe, and this is magnetically stuck and beautiful, and the magnet's pretty damn strong, so that's going to go there for the moment. individually numbered, and every single one of these you buy plants a tree, which makes me happy. So, all right. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is, I think, tied for first, my favorite comedy of all time, alongside In Bruges. I have a couple In Bruges pieces, but did not have any Kiss Kiss, because these are fairly obscure films. They're not super obscure, but they're not easy to find art for that isn't just the traditional poster. Shane Black is one of, if not my favorite writer. He is a goddamn genius of language and playful buddy cop glory, and this movie is astounding. It is Robert Downey Jr.'s big comeback movie. Without this movie, we would not have him as Iron Man. Val Kilmer is exceptional in it. Michelle Monaghan is incredible. It's also got a small role with Shannon Sossman, who I love dearly. This movie is so much fun, and this poster captures its insane antics. So you've got the film by Shane Black, you've got the title, you've got a scene from the film, and then a quote. So this is one particular artist that always has a quote, the overall style of the film, trying to capture its essence, the title, and it just, I love the minimalism. I love that you have to know the film to know this scene. I love that you really need to understand the humor of Shane Black, and he also directed this film, but you have to understand the humor of Shane Black to really get this piece of art. I like how striking and yellow it is. I like the contrast of colors. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is a neo-noir. It's a new pulp noir take that really juggles a lot of Hollywood stereotypes. It's like a smarter, not like a smarter Entourage, that demeans Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I like Entourage, but a lot of people don't. It's like a smart take on Hollywood through a neo-noir lens. So it's like a pulp novel meets modern detective story with buddy cop elements, and it stars Robert Downey Jr., Val Kilmer, Michelle Monaghan, and has a small role for Shannon Sossman. It's a lot of people I love in one movie. It is geniusly written. It is wonderfully executed. I think it's one of the funniest comedies of all time. If you like buddy cop movies, if you like noir, if you like pulp novels, check out Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and check out this sweet, sweet minimalist poster. One more little zoom by. All right. By the way, I've been trying to do all my shows around the same time. Yesterday we had to do Koi Cubed a little early because I was at the Black Widow premiere, which kicked off at 5:30, so we did an earlier Koi Cubed. The Black Widow premiere was wonderful. I had so much fun. It was my second time seeing the film. Black Widow is excellent. I won't talk about that here because I'm going to be talking about it for the next few weeks, but highly recommend you see Black Widow when you get a chance, and I appreciate everyone jumping in and juggling with my schedule. Today we're doing a Displate video. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a Fast 5 watch-along. Next week, I'm going to be doing the My Hero Academia Season 3 Part 1 video, and I'm always going to try to hit that 5 to 5:30 mark so I can hopefully keep you guys here and you know where to find me. Boom, Kiss Kiss, going back in its protective sleeve. Here we go, and then we're unboxing the brand new one, which is, again, from Pascal Bolfamonte, which I appreciate very much. And again, if you guys have any questions, get them in the chat right now. This is the new one, another of my favorite films. A movie that gets not a lot of crap, but I think this is one of this director's best works, but it's also one of his most mainstream, and it's also, I've got a strong Boston bias, but I love this film very much, so I get a lot of crap for it. I think this movie is genius. It is. The Departed Kid. And look at this piece of art. Oh my God, I love this piece. So I'm pretty Irish, as you might have gathered. And I don't have enough Ireland represented in my space. An Irish flag feels a little cliche because I'm not actually like freshly from Ireland, so it feels a little bit too much. So this kind of satisfies a lot of things. It's one of my favorite Scorsese films. It is a beautiful piece of art. It rocks my Irish heritage. There's a lot going on with it, but it's all very lean, very simple. Again, this artist does the director, the title, and then a beautiful quote from the film. And again, it captures the energy of the movie to me. The quote in this case is, "I want my environment to be a product of me," which is a Jack Nicholson quote. He plays basically a take on Whitey Bulger. Whitey Bulger was a real mafia leader when I lived in Boston. Whitey's a real guy, and Jack kind of based his character in the film off of Whitey. And "I want my environment to be a product of me" is very much kind of a thesis statement for the character. If you've never seen The Departed, it is an action thriller. It's got a ton of twists and turns. It's got an insane ensemble cast. It's got Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio. Marky Mark got an Oscar nomination for it, directed by Scorsese. The aforementioned Jack Nicholson. The cast is absolutely insane, and it's a real cat and mouse movie action thriller throughout. And this mouse in particular ties into the end of the film, and there's a certain, again, cat and mouse element to the entire of the film. Once again, it's a Displate, so it's a cleaning tab to your wall, magnet to adhere to this, safety protective layer for this, individually numbered, signed, and a tree planted with the order, thanks to Pascal. And then here we are with the very, very first opening of this bad Larry here. All right. So I love the matte finish on these. I personally go with matte. You can get shiny, but I think the matte is stunning. These are metal, and they are printed lovingly on metal, and you can see the detail. Like, it's just so beautifully rendered onto this metal. So this is my new Minimalist departed movie poster, and I am in love with it. Look at that beauty. Ooh, there's a slight scratch, but I don't care. The first one of these, I think this is my 12th Displate. It's the first little baby scratch. But yeah, here we are. The artist signs in that corner, and I'm probably going to end up getting maybe 3 more Minimalist movie posters. That way, if I choose to, I can do my whole row of 5 with Minimalist movie posters. There's a Top Gun one I've got my eye on. There's a couple others. So my next month, I'm probably going to get 2 more Minimalist movie posters. One from Curtis, one from Pascal. I've already got some picked out, so I'll be doing that, and I'll be doing a Q&A. So if either Curtis or Pascal wants to send me any questions, and or anyone in the chat right now wants to dive in, now is the time. Here is this beautiful Minimalist movie poster that's going to go right there for tomorrow's Fast 5 watch along, probably between 5:30 and 6. We kick off. It's about a 2-hour movie, so if at any point you guys want to jump in there, I have it on Blu-ray, so I'm not sure if it's streaming anywhere. I believe it's a Universal film, and they don't have a streaming service, so I don't know if it's on Netflix, Hulu, or one of the other places, but I got them on Blu-ray, on Steelbook, actually, because I'm obsessed with that franchise, and Fast 5 is my favorite one of those. So tomorrow, 5:30 or thereabouts, I'm going to put this away and check on the live chat. I don't think there's any questions, which I totally get, because I just randomly jumped on this. I didn't announce it. I just went live at the random, because I want to make sure I keep up on my Patreon responsibilities for June, and today's the last day of June. So once again, tomorrow, Fast 5 watch along. Next week, My Hero Academia Season 3 Part 1. That is for the great John Getz. We're going to try to do Part 1 and Part 2 in July. I'm trying to catch up on My Hero Academia in time for the new movie that just is about to drop in August in Japan. So I need to get through Season 3 and Season 4, hopefully before it arrives here. So we're going to be watching a lot of My Hero Academia. And then the great AJ Lancaster has been watching Ted Lasso next month. So Ted Lasso, My Hero Academia reviews coming at you. A brand new Coy-cast dropped today. You can stream it wherever you get your podcasts. New Coy Cube went up yesterday. I gave a non-spoiler review for Black Widow. No spoilers whatsoever. Also, I started a TikTok. If you want to see video and pictures from the Black Widow premiere, I actually took video on the red carpet as well as some pictures. So if you're interested in what it's like to be on a red carpet, check out my TikTok. So yeah, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Let's see if there's any questions here. There are not, so that is going to do it for this week's Displate unboxing. I'd like to thank Travis Earl, Curtis Mason. Curtis, thank you as always for being a patron, for being in here. Travis being a very, very loyal member of the Koi Pond. I'd like to thank Spidey Cat for unboxing these with me. He was here the whole time. Look at him being handsome. Spidey, thank you for helping me unbox. You're very handsome. Doesn't want kisses though. Oh, we want to stretch. He's the real star of the show. He's going to get comfortable about it. All right, you lovelies. That is going to do it for the Displate unboxing. Those are going to be up in tomorrow's show. Tomorrow, 5:30, 6-ish, we're going to be doing Fast 5. New art is going to be up on the wall. Thank you to Pascal. Thank you to Curtis. Thank you to everyone watching this. Thank you to all of my patrons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see you tomorrow and next week and next week and next week on into eternity on the internet. So much love to all of you. Go buy some art. Go make some art. Be awesome. Be creative. I appreciate you. Bye, guys.